Welcome to Ask the Pro. I'm Chris Dufay, and this is where I'm here to give you what's needed to create the online business, the money, and importantly, the freedom that you want. The Ask the Pro show has been upgraded, and it's also got a new home, which is turningproacademy.com. Now, if you go to turningproacademy.com, all the podcast episodes, video episodes, and in-depth articles are there waiting for you right now. Plus, if you go to turningproacademy.com/start here, then you can get access to the free coaching guides. So if you want to know how to double or triple your clients in just a few weeks, or if you want to know how to start and grow your online business, be sure to go to turningproacademy.com/start here to get access to it now. Welcome to Ask the Pro. I'm Chris Dufay, and this is where we dive in and peel back what really matters to you, building your dream business, earning the money, creating the freedom, and making your mark whilst having fun along the way. Now, this is part 4 of the 4-part series. So if you haven't listened to parts 1, 2, and 3, please go do so because it's going to make sense. And this is actually why I pieced together this coaching series that I wanted to share with you on the show as well. So what we're diving into in today's session is how do you actually start coaching people better? How can you start thinking about it? Let's be really honest and upfront. The business model of the old personal trainer's way, you get stuck. You get stuck in the time for money trap because you're just coaching people one-on-one. And therefore, there's only so many clients you can see. There's only a certain amount of hours in the day. So what we need to do is think smarter. And this is where we can really start booming businesses, but making sure that you can impact more people. So how do you coach people online? How do you start coaching people in a better, smarter way? So this is whether you do want to be doing face-to-face or online or both. It's completely up to you. But this is where we break down how can you start piecing together your new program that you're going to be able to use the 3 parts before this, and then you can launch it as well. Because what we're actually doing with the program with everyone, and I'll give you the link in just a second to what goes with this episode, is we're fast tracking how do you launch a new program, whether you're already obviously working with clients, but how do we do it smarter and how can we get this up and running really quickly? This is where we're making the impact. So the link that goes with this episode is chrisdufay.com/apply. This is where you're going to be able to book in your one-on-one call with me, where we're literally going to jump in and figure out where you are, where you want to go, and we're going to start to map out the exact steps for you to be able to follow through with. So let's jump straight into this episode because I want you to take action on this. I want you to be able to actually really get moving on what's needed by actually piecing together these coaching steps. And then obviously for the real serious coaches and trainers, and if that's you, then I want you to come and apply, get on a call with me, and let's start piecing this stuff out because this is where it gets really exciting. So it's really time to make it happen for yourself. As over the last 3 episodes, I've given you some key steps to get you becoming the go-to trainer. And that means having clients coming to you, building your business, whether it's a face-to-face personal training, opening gyms, or online fitness business. This is what we're creating for yourself. But what we're really doing here is getting you to live a life and build a business with less hassles, less frustration, and less worries, giving you more money, income, freedom, and choice. More choices to live the life that you really want, because nobody wants to be slaving away, working 24/7 and not seeing the results. This is about now getting you working less but achieving more. I know this works, and especially using the advice that I have for you today in this episode got me to stop grinding out sessions from early morning to late at night, building businesses around the world and online, and reaping the rewards and having that freedom that comes with it. I've had the success of building these companies that gets me to live in Bali. We can live wherever we want around the world. I get to spend the time that I want with my family. And I'm also able to travel the world to holiday and speak, presenting seminars and courses, showing people how to get in great shape, but also, just like you, trainers wanting to build killer fitness businesses. And I'm pumped up that you've made it here. This is the 4th episode. And if you've been taking action, I want you to really see the rewards, see the results for yourself. I don't work with shit kickers, and you have to pass a test to get on board to start and work with me. And I do hope that's you, but I want you to use what I have today and the past 3 episodes to get the results. I'm going to show you 2 real-life examples of PT Success Formula members that you can copy the exact steps that they have done to get the results and rewards they have gotten for themselves. Firstly, Dane. He was already a top-notch trainer and coach, but he wanted more money and more freedom with his business to travel the world, to learn more from others, and to enjoy it. Wanting to run his business more as a consultation-based business with high-end athletes and clients, but also growing his online fitness business, being able to coach people around the world with him being able to be anywhere in the world. And that would give him what he really wanted, the freedom along with a great income. But the first steps were getting him known in his surrounding local area. And within the first 4 weeks, having a constant flow of new clients, wanting to see him for consultations that were now being charged out as a premium. And so much so, he was able to bring on 2 new trainers so he could give those extra clients off to, all working and building under his own brand. And what a damn good place to be in, as at the same time, he was able to leverage off and build his online presence, being known worldwide as a high-end physique coach. So he was now making more money with having trainers working for him charging more and being booked out for consultations, but also having online personal training clients that were also charged out as a premium, leveraging his time, him earning more and working less, getting better results. And that was all done by doing something that I'm going to show you in just a second. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be back in a split with so much more for you. Now, I know you're listening and tuning in because you know how important your health is and how this can also catapult your business. This is why I'm very happy to say that this podcast is sponsored by My Body Blends and my favorite, the Superfood Elixir, the powerful greens drink. Now, this is designed specially to boost energy, aids detoxification, enhances the ability to burn fat, supports healthy carbohydrate metabolism, and best of all, is voted best tasting greens drink. Now, myself and the My Body Blends team are looking for ambassadors to join. So you and your clients get the health benefits plus adding in a strong income stream for you and your business. The ambassador program, which is by application only, means you get exclusive access to sell My Body Blends products like Superfood Elixir to your clients, plus giving you the special ambassador pricing and bonuses. So once you become an ambassador, you can join the other top health and fitness players that are adding thousands to their week's income. Now, there is only a limited number of ambassadors we are taking on board, as this is a tribe leading the way together. So to apply and to join, go to mybodyblends.com/ambassador or add the checkout code that is Turning Pro, all one word, when you're going to get your own Superfood Elixir to order. Plus, you're going to get free shipping and a bonus to save yourself over $250 instantly. So just use that coupon code Turning Pro in the checkout and you can save over $250 right now, all on mybodyblends.com. I also want to show you what another member of mine from the US has been able to achieve in such a short amount of time. Having a half-decent already face-to-face personal training business running, he knew he wanted more, and it was more freedom that he really wanted. He actually wanted to give up 100% his face-to-face personal training work and completely build his entire business online, which we were able to do. He wanted to be able to support himself, his wife, and their future family, all by him having the freedom to run his online fitness business. So the first steps we did was focus on some premium content that was very directed to the people that he wanted to bring on board as his clients and customers. Then by putting together a simple sales funnel, he was able to build a huge list of raving fans, have those lists turn into clients and customers through a very small array of offers he was giving out, keeping it nice and simple. It was not too complicated. It was easy to get into place, and it was fast to see the results of the growing business. Before we knew it, he had a flow of new clients, having the clients that he wanted to work with, being able to cherry pick those people that are truly going to follow through with what you have, because that's one of the most important parts. You still want to get world-class results with every single client. This isn't about working with the cheapskates or trying to be the cheapest on the block. Now, all he has to focus on is really simple. He produces great quality content. He tweaks very simply his marketing campaigns, and then he's able to deliver, working with his clients and producing new programs that he's about to launch. But I'll stop just there, as I get a lot of people asking me the same question in about this time. They're worried about how much time it's going to cost them to get all this up and running. And I assure you, it's super simple when you're following the right steps. And these right steps that are a part of the PT success formula are done so it's given to you on a silver platter. All you have to do is follow through with it. The entire program has not just been made to fast track your results, but also it's a step-by-step process. You know exactly what you need to do each day to get you the success. I will admit, you have to put the work in. If you want to live the lifestyle, if you want the income, if you want to build a true lifestyle business, you're going to have to put the work in to make it happen. But that doesn't mean you have to be stuck for weeks, months, or years that you might have been in right now. You can do it fast. You can do it simple. But again, it's all about having the right map. If you have the right map to follow that's going to get you to the place you want, to the success, to the business, to the income, to the lifestyle that you want, then you're going to get there. A lot of people, including yourself, might be worried about the cost, the investment that you have to put in to get your hands on this map that's going to give you the success formula. But I assure you, if you're going to be earning over $100,000 in the first year, then this is going to be chump change, absolute peanuts compared to the results that you're going to be making in your career and your business. With this being easy to follow, a simple step-by-step formula, literally a dummy's version to getting you the fitness business success that you want, and making sure that you set up your business the right way, getting on board new clients on autopilot, being able to take on trainers if you wanted to, building an online fitness business if that's what you choose. All you need to decide is to start today and decide how you want to run the business. The rest of it is up to what I'm going to give you. Look at it this way. If in less than 12 months, you can be earning over $100,000, or even in most cases, over $250,000, what is that going to do for you? What sort of freedom are you going to have in your life? What things are you going to be able to buy, or what are you going to be able to experience? What things are not going to happen? Are the frustrations, the stresses, the hassles, are they going to be gone? Are you going to be happier? But the important part is that you have to do something about it. You need to act and you need to execute to start the plan that is going to get you there. Your business should be set up the right way, and we can easily make that happen. So you're not a slave to your business, but rather you reap the rewards of it. It works for you. I am confident that if you come onto the program, if you start these steps, that you are going to get the results that you want. You will see very fast within the first couple of weeks, your income boom, your clients start coming through the door and you having less stress, having clarity on what you're building for yourself, your career, and your future. But I always put my money where my mouth is, and I have a full refund money back guarantee. And that's if you actually do make it into the program. If in the first week you don't like how it's run, you don't like the cut of my jib, you don't like my haircut or the color of my shirt, you can back out. You can take the plan and I'll give you every penny back. But I'm not even going to go there yet because firstly, you need to show me that you can come on board. Everybody has to come through a consultation with myself. And this is called a triage call, where we sit down one-on-one and I get straight to the point. I find out exactly what you need for your business and what you want for your success and how that is going to happen. Also, if you're really serious with this and this really resonated with you and you want to jump on a quick 10-minute call with me, this will be the best way for us to be able to actually go through and put together what is the plan that you need to be able to follow through. Literally mapping out the steps for you to go from where you are right now to the fitness business that you really want. So you're able to have more freedom, earn more money, and have a bigger impact as well. Now it's time for you to take action, to go and click over to Chris Dufay. That's chrisdufey.com/apply. That's where you're going to be able to book in our one-on-one call where literally you and me, we're going to jump on the call, figure out where you are, figure out exactly the type of business that you want to create, and then map out the steps for you to be able to get there. So on these quick calls, we're seriously just going straight for the jugular and figuring out what are the steps that you need to take so you don't have any more confusion. You're not frustrated from trying to do the 101 different things and not seeing the results. So this is making sure that you know exactly what to do and how it's going to be best fit for you. So go to chrisdufay.com/apply, and I'm looking forward to seeing you well, I'm not going to see you actually. I'm going to be hearing from you in the next episode. Thank you so much for being here. And if you've liked this episode, please share it out and make sure that you are subscribed so you don't miss out. Now, to really get the most out of you being here, go to turningproacademy.com/start here. There you can get access to the free coaching guide. So if you want to know how to double or triple your clients in just a few weeks, or if you want to start and grow your online business, be sure to head on over to turningproacademy.com/start here to get free access to it now. And as always, I'm so thankful for you being here, and I'm really looking forward to you joining next week in the new episode.